online networking. People share a number of things. We are on Twitter. We have events that allow us to network with charter members. Last but not the least, please do fill out the feedback form and let us know what you would like to hear in future. With that, I'd request Sheetal to introduce our guest of today. Thank you.
Thank you, Vishwas. I'm Sheetal here. I run a recruitment and training consultancy firm by the name Manage Osoft. Well, I would like to firstly thank TiE Pune for giving me an opportunity to be a part of it. And well, I would like to begin with by introducing our guest for today for my story session at TiE Pune. Mr. Agnelorajesh, CMD of St. Angelo's Computer Education. Well, to talk a little about him, Agnelorajesh Aithade, he is a first generation entrepreneur who began business at a very, very young age. He is the chairman and managing director of St. Angelo's Computers Limited, one of the largest and oldest computer education company in Mumbai, having trained more than 2.5 lakh students since 1993. Agnelorajesh is a social entrepreneur who believes in learn, earn and return. He has created St. Angelo's Computers Limited, which is a social enterprise and is responsible for bringing computer education within the reach of a common man. Every admission at St. Angelo's contributes to International Development and Welfare Foundation for Education and Medical Aid to the economically challenged people of the society. His work has been acknowledged by many media houses, political parties and NGOs. Agnelorajesh has today diversified into construction business in a big way. He also is working on e-learning mode of education through which he will be able to deliver in every corner of the world and irrespective of culture, social, religious and geographical boundaries. He says, through e-learning, reach, engage and enrich. Empowerment of human beings through the magic of education is his lifetime goal. I suppose instead of me saying something further, let's hear the inspiring journey from the man himself. I would like to invite Agnelorajesh to come on the stage and request him to take his seat. I also request Colonel Kadam to come on the stage. He will be the moderator for the session today. Thank you.
Before Agnelorajesh starts his speech, may I request Mr. Avinash to please give a bouquet as a gesture of welcome.
So good evening friends.
Good evening.
And I would like to thank TiE Pune for selecting me for the My Story session today here in Pune. And it's brilliant that good numbers of people have come in to share this experience. Well, as I was introduced, I am Agnelorajesh Aithade and I am into the profession of education. And I would definitely share how it all started. My Story is a very interesting concept of TiE, because I have heard other inspiring speakers who have really given good ideas on how we can improve our life and business better. Well, my name is a very tongue-twisting name, Agnelorajesh Aithade. Now, Agnelorajesh is one word, but it is a combination of two words. One comfort that I get with these two words put together is, whenever I want to register an email ID or a website, it is easy. There is no second Agnelorajesh in the world. So during the school days it was a difficulty, but today it's an advantage. I use that advantage in naming my son also. I have got a daughter and a son. My son's name is Aryan Jai. So again, it's a combination of two names, Aryan and Jai. So again, his website was easy, his email ID was also easy. Although he doesn't use one at the moment, but we have still created it for him. I would like to share my background. Like we always talk about unity in diversity. My dad is a Christian. He's a Christian Maharashtrian. East Indians they are known as. The original inhabitants of Mumbai who were converted by the Portuguese are known as East Indians in Bombay. My mother, unfortunately, she is not with me today here in body, but in soul definitely she is with us. She was a South Indian Brahmin Mudliyar. So when they got married and when I was born, there was a dilemma that how should they name the son. So Agnelo came from the father's side and I had 3 aunties who wanted to also name me from the mother's side. At that time in 1971, I was born in 1971, Rajesh Khanna was a superstar. So it was easy for them to select Rajesh as a name. So I became Agnelorajesh. When I grew up, when I came into my senses, I thanked the Lord that thank God Rajesh Khanna was a superstar and not Keshto Mukherjee. Otherwise I would have been Agnelo Keshto. So that's how this name is Agnelorajesh. I added to the complexities into the family. I got married to a girl who is a Parsi Muslim. So I am a Christian, come a Hindu, come a Parsi, come a Muslim. It's a deadly combinations. Politicians talk about it and I live in it. So that's my story. And like the story goes, it was a love marriage between my dad and my mother. My parents play a very huge role in what I am today. So I would like to share something about my parents before I get into my entrepreneurship. And I can write a couple of books on how my parents were. My dad is still there with me. My mom is not anymore. And she was one lady who was an absolute source of inspiration for me. My dad had gone to become a priest. And when he went to become a priest, the priesthood is of 9 years of education. He completed 7.5 years and then he met my mom. And after 7.5 years, he decided to quit being a father. And ultimately he became a father, but only of 3 children. And they got married. And because he got married, you can just imagine, in those years, when you go to become a priest, and then you don't become on the edge of it, you don't become a priest and you get married, it's a taboo. And Vasai was a very small village. It's a prestigious thing in every family, in every religion. If a child goes to become a holy person, you know, a person who will teach about the religion, and if he quits and he quits to get married, he is taken out of the house, of the village, of the community, etc., XYZ, everything. So he was out. My mom, because she did a love marriage, she was out. So both of them started their life in a very small room on rent. And both were teachers. So they started giving tuitions. The first job that my dad took was at Morarji Mills. My mother still was a teacher. Then he got into Mahindra & Mahindra. The year I was born, he got into Mahindra & Mahindra and he retired from Mahindra & Mahindra after serving for 30 years. He joined in the clerical department. So I am very grateful to Mahindra & Mahindra. It's a very respectful company by the way they work. But at the same time, I have been brought up on the bread and butter that my father got from Mahindra & Mahindra. So I hold a great deal of respect for that company. And coincidentally, Anand Mahindra happens to be a very good friend now. So that was the story. It was economically a very dramatic story that I have faced in my childhood. But I am thankful to the Lord Almighty that He gave me that opportunity to see those days. I always tell people that if you tell Sunny Deol to do the role of a poor man, his picture will flop. But if you give the same role to Nasiruddin Shah, he might win an Oscar for it because he knows what poverty is. So it is brilliant to start from that low. When I was young, my dad could somehow get into a chawl which had 4 rooms. It's a very interesting memory that I still cherish. 4 rooms with a toilet and a tap inside. Those days, that was luxury. And when I was in my 6th standard, this was somewhere around 82, 83.